want you know that I'll be around to guide you through your weakest moments, to leave them behind you. Returning nightmares, only shadows. Cast some light and you'll be alright. Cast some light and you'll be alright for now. Crosses all over, heavy on your shoulders. The sirens inside you, waiting to step forward. Disturbing silence darkens your sight. Cast some light and you'll be alright. Cast some light and you'll be alright for now. Crosses all over the boulevard. 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 The streets outside your window overflowed. People staring, they know you've been broken. Repeatedly reminded by the looks on their faces. Know that tonight you'll be alright. Cast some light and you'll be alright.
To all of you American girls, it's sad to imagine a world without you. American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you. Driving a car by the seaside, watching the world from the bright side. To all of you American girls in the movies, no one can tell where your heart is. American girls like dollies, with shiny smiles and plastic bodies. I wish I had an American girlfriend. Sometimes walking around my own place, wondering why she cries sometimes, talking about her own place, somewhere around the mountains. No one could dry her fountain till she got tired to complain. That's when I fly.
Hey everyone, good evening, good morning, whatever it is. Probably evening to you, most of you guys. Let's continue with our modding situation. I've done considerably much here. I spent some time on this yesterday, the day before, just kind of adding more and more to this place, and it's actually coming alive. I've added enemies. Not enemies, NPCs. I'm going to call these guys NPCs because the story does not make them enemies yet. All right, so these guys are just preliminary goblins who are just enemies here. They're not the full show, so to speak. They're not the full shebang yet. So I've added a couple of these goblins here. They're everywhere, and I've made them so I think they're pretty good. As far as their specs, all of them should work. Now I've only got 3 types. I only have the archers. I only have the grunts. You know, they have clubs, and then I have a couple of mages. So there's only 3 classes of goblins that are kind of strewn about here. This is a community of goblins, so it's gonna go ahead and spread considerably here. Now what I've done is, like I've said before, there is a separation between the goblins and the dwarves. And the dwarves are patrolling this area here. I've got patrols going on around. They're just walking around. These guys are the armored dwarves. They're patrolling, making sure that people, the goblins stay out of the territory. And I'll probably have a gate of some sort here to do that. I've built kind of an apartments here. I'm gonna have multiple sections to this. This is more like the expensive area, and I thought, oh man, I should add some roofs or something, or a roof to this. But then I thought about it. They're inside of a cave. They don't need roofs. They don't need much of that. What I could have is pipes coming down from the ceiling, kind of thing. So it gives it an indication that there is a rock wall ceiling going on, and that's kind of what I did here. Is I have roots hanging down, and when this is all nice and dark, which I could show you, you guys could see all right, I hope. So the atmosphere changes. This is what it looks like in game, and so the roof hangs down. The shadow god rays type stuff come on through. And so this is the effect that I want to have kind of all throughout the area here. So you could see our little guards patrolling. You can go talk to them, and they'll have their automatic dialogue pop up. And that's with both female and male guards that are patrolling, and I have a different dialogue for each of them. So they're doing their thing. They're just patrolling. They're looking around, and they're walking around. They're kind of being cool like that, right? So back to it. Back to this thing. You know what I forgot to do is actually tell Larian that I'm streaming modding, if anybody is interested. Streams and videos. Okay, modding life. All right. Chato, how are you doing, man? How's your evening coming along? You don't have to type if you don't want to. I can keep talking. All right, so along with this little district here of what looks to be expensive folk. Good. Why is this talking? What, did I have it talk before?
Hi.
It's talking. I did not think Let's reset. There we go. Did not want to talk, and I just wanted the dings. The dings to come back. Just want the dings to come back. They'll never come back, I feel. Okay. All right. Sorry, I had to check on something real quick up there on my status screen. If you ever see it over here, is there something in front there? What is that thing right there? Is that something? You see this? What is that? What is this thing here? What the heck? What does this say? What? Say it live is ready. Oh, that's my text to speech. All right, let's let's actually delete that. Wow. That was interesting. I did not know what that was. It was just like in front of my face there. Wow. Wow. Say it. Has that been there the whole time? Okay. So when I put these apartments in, I had to adjust kind of a lot of things, like how the dwarves came down and some elevation stuff here. Then I have another dwarf that patrols this side. And I thought, well, what am I going to have? What's this dwarf patrolling really? And I thought, oh, you know what? What would be nice is having workers all set up in these like shanty apartment type things, you know? And that's what I did. So that's what's going on here. Let's move this over so it's not there. There we go. Just kind of do that. Okay. So it looks a little different. So it doesn't look like a copy paste job. Maybe this cobweb too. Jeez. Amateur hour over here. Okay. Like that. All right, so there's these shanty apartments, and this prefab came with a couple of hung skeletons and like crouching skeletons, so I had to get rid of those because I don't want that going on. I'm leaving the poles here because that actually looks like it's a standard thing with these little apartments, but I'm going to have some workers in here who just are really not thrilled about working, but I mean they have to, so. I did not check and test these doors yet to make sure that they work. It doesn't look like this is a door that I could click. I don't know why these are doors. Labeled as such. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe I should look into that. I just kind of put them up. I thought there were doors. I thought there were items and not scenery. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, they're items. Broken whole ship. Strong, unassigned. Oh, it's a destroy parameter. What does that do? Oh, okay. So this is not a spawn character, create service, destroy, play sound. Okay, so this is not the kind of door I'm looking for. Even though I'm pretty sure it said door on it. Maybe what I should do is do not use these doors. I'll probably just end up using those kinds of doors. If that's going to be the case, I'll just use standard stupid doors like this. Okay, I'll just put them everywhere right now just so I could have these all ready to go, because it appears that those other ones were not doors. Did not test them beforehand, so you know, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay. And does it really matter if they're aligned? Not really. You know, not really, because they're just these shanty stupid doors. So I'm not concerned with that. I mean, yes, they're going to be in the doorway, the door frame, but it's definitely going to look like it's, you know, poor people live here. Poor and unhappy. You know what? Happiness is relative. Maybe they're happy. Who knows? And I'm going to leave those curtains up. I'll probably smooth this out too, because actually, you know what I'm going to do is turn it and put it over here. Like, this is just a door that they can't close, you know. Maybe turn it like that. Just put like a rock in front of it. I mean, would you be happy living here? Probably not. I don't know, maybe you would be. Like I said, happiness is relative. They have some measure of privacy. You know, at least most of the doors blocking their view. Not all of that, but... Can you turn that down, man? My son is in here joining me today. He's playing Minecraft. Ooh, I kind of like how that looks. I might just repeat that everywhere. At least one board for everything. Do you know how to turn that down? Oh, did you already or not? Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kind of like that. I like how that looks. So maybe I'll do that. I'll just copy paste that little section. All this work that I just did, I'm going to go ahead and delete it. Oh, this one I think I want to leave alone, right? Yeah, I think that one I'll just leave alone. Downside of this is it doesn't have a particular spot that you can rotate from. If I wanted to get myself into a heap load more of trouble, I could use like Final Fantasy 3 music here, where you're like in town. I think it's like town music, but it's like really a dilapidated town, or I don't even think it's dilapidated, it's just sad. I think it's like right after the train, you get off the train or something. Or probably maybe in the very first part, where you're like in this crazy industrial town. I call it Final Fantasy 3, but it's better probably known as Final Fantasy 6 in Japan. I have not seen any footage, and this is a personal choice. Happy and poor. Time to post more code. Hey yo. Hey Retro. Man, I really need my. I was really depending on the dings, but I don't know why they're not coming through. I really would like my notifications to go through, but I don't understand why they don't. It says play sound, but I don't know where it can play from. Enable desktop notifications. I guess it doesn't want to give me anything anyway, so I'll just keep them like that. Maybe it's backwards. Okay, so these guys over here, they're gonna be my poor folk, right? I'm just gonna stick them in here. I'm also thinking about maybe giving them a routine. And I don't know how I'm going to code that, but I would like them to go here, lay down, and as soon as somebody lays down, this next guy here wakes up and goes to work on this house. Wherever this is, over here, putting a couple of boards. And then after he's put up his second board, he could be done and he could walk back all the way back and go to sleep. As soon as he goes to sleep, this guy wakes up, walks over to the house, and takes down the couple of boards back into the same spot, right? And it's just going to be this eternal loop. And it's just these two guys, and then these other two guys will do the same thing in a different area. So it just kind of looks like activities going on, you know, and maybe some pounding or something for a bit. But I thought that would be interesting to have kind of a living thing going on. I would also eventually like to maybe code them building the house all the way, you know, from the materials or whatever that they have on hand. I think that would be super cool, and super cool to watch, and then just be a functional house. And as soon as they're done, they could tear it down and start all over. I don't know. That'd be neat. Okay, that's all good. Let's see if that works. These should work. The door should open outwards, but if they don't, that doesn't matter. Yeah, boy. All right. And you know what? I really like the way that those boards against the door looks. It looks pretty shanty to me. Looks good. And the sound's good. So the lighting in here is a little bit grim, as you notice. Walking around, probably you'll notice that it's pretty grim. And I might put a couple of candles in here. I don't know yet. But it's very, very low lighting. Oh, here. So I'm thinking like maybe I could put like candles all around just so something's lit somewhere. And maybe little light scones or something. I wonder actually if candles are a thing where I could post up on a side of a wall or something. Candle holder would probably be appropriate. Ooh. Look at that. I actually really like those. I might go with those. Even though they look fancy, they still they still look pretty darn good. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? That looks super fancy. Only used in The Awakening. Ooh, what is this? Awakening. Only used in The Awakening. What the heck? This looks super cool. How big are these? They're pretty good. Nice. That gives me an idea. Wow. Oh, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? This flat style or the hanging style? We could put up both, I guess, and see which one is better. Oh, but this is also animated to swing around like on a ship. I don't know if I like that. Let's not do that. No animation, please. Yeah. We're not on a ship. Okay, we have that style, which, you know, will hit your head on. And then there is this style. Like that. I'm not really sure. I think maybe this would be good for this area, and then this would be the fancier one could be for the apartments over here. On the outside. On the outsides, I should say. Because this is a pretty grim area too as far as lighting goes. I think that's what I'll do. I think that is what I'll do. Let's abide by fire code. Let's have it on every corner. I don't think dwarves have a fire code. Right? Don't think they care much about the international safety guidelines. But that would be fun to also code in some sort of, like, this is not dosha approved. Dwarven occupation safety. Of course, because they're fancy pants, they're gonna have one right here too. Okay, all right. Let's not get carried away there. All right, let's go over here with it. All right. So another thing that I failed to mention is this spot right here. So I'm really not too thrilled with the terrain. I don't really like it. It's smooth. It's really curvy. It's not sharp. It's not sharp edged. And I thought, well, what if I made paths like this all the way through where I intend to have walking areas, and they don't have to be, flat, straight or anything like that. They could be totally at an angle like this. Absolutely fine. But that would require me to, just pretty much essentially make paths for every, area that's not this terrain. And I had experimented a little bit, and I think it'll look cool. I think I want to do that. What will happen though is the areas that I'll want to instance paint will be a little bit different, because I won't be able to paint right on top of these things. These are scenery, or no, these are items. These are item things, and I don't know if they could be destroyed or not. I don't think it can be. Oh no, it is scenery. Sorry, whoops. Actual type ID is scenery, so that's a good thing. They can't be destroyed. They're pretty versatile. You could stand on top of it, And I was thinking like, okay, maybe I could just paint it as terrain, but then it doesn't really give that flat surface appearance. I want that flat surface, bit by bit by bit, a flat surface appearance. So that's what I'm thinking about doing here for the rest of this area. Let's see if I can. There we go. Now it'll take a lot of adjusting, obviously, because I'll have to pretty much conform every single one to every single area that I'm doing, and I'll have to readjust the terrain a little bit, because I don't want any kind of clipping like that. So like here, the terrain will have to be dropped a bit, so on and so forth. Any opinions on that? All you expert modders out there, whoever's watching that's in the modding community. But that's kind of the goal with that, is having a nice flat surface. And it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be all uniform and all completely always, aligned. But I do want some sort of like cobblestone feel, and an actual, without the curvature of the terrain. And I think this is kind of the best way to do it without having any warping or any kind of like that stretching, especially on these parts where they go up. I don't think that'll happen anyways, because of how material works, aside from like terrain material. But still, it's just kind of weird to see half of a brick curve up to me. That's what I think I'm getting at. Let's go to terrain and see if that looks like anything I want to do. Just drop this down, and I want to drop this down right below the surface of this scenery, because if I instance paint, I still want, the instance stuff to be kind of on top instead of down below. So you could see it's considerable drop. That's okay. It doesn't have to be, completely like this area, this hill area. That'll remain hill, and I'll actually just put a bunch of these rocks here along this coast. I guess it's a coastline. It's a drop-off area. It could be a coastline, right? So something like that, I think could work. And I think I like that. I think I'll go with that plan. It's a lot to do, but you know what? The effect, I think, is really cool. I think it would look good. Like that. And let's make sure that this is... I want to get a good tessellation going on here. I don't want craziness. And even if it's not tessellated all that well, I don't think that's a problem. It looks organic enough to me. Okay. I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think? Any opinions? Any comments on that? I think it's enough of a step for people to walk on. I think it'll be fine. Could probably stand to raise this up just a bit. Right there, and then probably drop this down just a tad. The biggest issues are these elevations, that they're slight drop-off, walk-off type things. You know, you walk down something. So it's an interesting effect. I think it'll work though. So, and then carve this out a little bit more, so we have a bigger area to walk into. Let's reduce the size of this though. I'm going to pick a good low spot, like right here, and drop this all the way down that, like that. So it doesn't have to go all the way out here, because this is probably where it'll end. The access to this house is actually from the back down this way, and we'll see how I want to even do that, but I think that it's going to have to be a long ways around. So, you know, you go up here, and then over here is going to be kind of like a different area where you kind of have to go through. It's another gate essentially. So we'll see how I work on that, how I work that out. But I'll have like a grate, you know, over here, metal grating, so people don't fall off, I guess. Oh yeah, okay, so drop that. Okay, that looks decent enough, I think, to continue. But I think it's going to be kind of this slow. Whoops. That was a problem. What now? That's 0? That's flat 0? What? No, I don't believe that. Let's get rid of these. There we go. What the heck is going on? All right. Okay. Okay, just like that. Not Not sure how much more of this I would want to cover with that though. I had it coming down here, but then I thought, well, what's the purpose of that? There's, why would you even do that? This is more like for here, if dwarves want to keep the royalty, I guess the dwarf royalty, if they want to keep their boots clean, they would walk on this thing here. That's why I changed it up to this location instead. I'll actually have that drop off just like that. Okay. And the rest I could, kind of cover up with instance painting. You missed it. No, I was just I was thinking that I should just use these scenery panels to line the street. So when people walk on it, this is the expensive corridor. This is where royalty lives. The royal dwarves, that's what they live. So I thought, oh, it'd be kind of nice to have, oh, he warped way down. I don't think I generated that area yet. Let me generate this area. My AI grid here. Yeah, definitely did not. It's kind of hard to see. I'm going to turn off and put this to work so we could see what I'm doing. It's a little bit easier that way, I think. It's kind of a considerable area too. Go from back here. Partial gen. Partial gen it up. So Discord has this new feature. You can go live through Discord. I was trying to explore. Oh, we're done. Okay. I was trying to explore with it, but I didn't know. I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on with it. I didn't understand why. What is this? Why can't I go there? I couldn't understand why it wouldn't go live or whatever. So I gave up on it. Is this too low to the ground? Is this... Oh, okay. I see what's going on. What's happening? What's happening is... yeah, this is elevated considerably. So I'll need to raise this angle like so. So it at least connects to that. Okay. There we go. And also I got to make sure that these are actually walkable surfaces or walk on. Good. And this guy is a walk on too. Yep. Okay. Now we'll see if I could it'll gen for me. Do it for me. Partial gen. There it is. Okay, good to go. Okay. Very well. This is going to be red because I obviously don't have anything to connect the floor here yet. I don't know how I want to do it yet either. I don't know if I want to have a staircase like that leading all the way down. Maybe a staircase kind of doing a corner thing and then having, I don't know, people live in here, or maybe this could be like the public dwarven library and have like 3 books or something. I don't know. I don't know yet. I think that's a good idea, right? That's actually pretty genius. A dwarven library. That's great. I'll have that. I'll take it. I'm not always smart, but when I am, I'm really smart. But I'm not always smart. This also might be the dumbest thing yet here, so. Ooh, this is kind of large, huh? This is why I'm not always smart. It's a really huge staircases. Let's see if I could reduce their size. Yep. Definitely can. Oh, look at this little baby. Look at this little baby guy. Delete.
Wait, why did he delete him?
Oh, it's just a little baby platform, Liam. Don't worry. It's nothing. Not a big deal. Why? Why would you do that? I'm not sure if this will connect, but we shall see, won't we? I could just delete this, drag a new one out. Think I can make it? Do you think I can make it? I think I need a curve. I think I need a platform here and then throw it around. Yeah. I think I do. I think I do. Anytime you guys are annoyed, let me know. Just let me know. And I'll stop talking. Now that I got my voice back, you know, I talk all the time. Even at work. Just yelling at work, actually. I'm yelling. Oh, great. It's either a weed whacker or a chainsaw. Or the guy from Resident Evil. Chainsaw guy from Resident Evil. Oof, that would be scary right now. I would not be a happy man. It's a chainsaw. Not the chainsaw, but it's a chainsaw. Okay, and then, what are these called? Ballisters? Ballistiers? I should definitely straighten this out. I thought I'd like it, but I don't. Oh, come on, select the guy below it. Hope he doesn't chop down a tree on top of our house. That's what I worry about. Just chop safely, buddy. You guys can hear that. I don't know if you guys can even hear that. Can you hear that? Can you hear that guy? Just go out there and tell him to shut up. Hey, I'm streaming over here. Liam, do you want to go tell that guy to be quiet out there?
What? No, he's a stranger.
He's a stranger. Good job. That's good. Good going. Very good going. He's a stranger. Oh yeah. Okay. Here we go. Well, this kind of looks strange, but you know what? It looks all right too.
I have a diamond sword.
You got a song about that too, huh?
Yeah.
What's the song called?
I have a diamond sword. Oh yeah, I'm the best dude around here.
You know what? I did one side. Let's just copy the other side. Why not? Right, there we go. Perfect.
I died with my diamond sword.
You died with a diamond sword even, huh?
Yeah.
I guess diamond swords don't count for anything.
Yes,
They do? Well, you died.
well, maybe I just distracted too much enemies.
Oh, man. That'll happen.
You know what I'm doing?
I have
I'm
no
keeping them
idea.
all for myself to get some shop stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, now I got to create a chainsaw mod. Great. Great.
Okay.
Oh, this is kind of weird. What should I do here? I think I'll increase the size of it just so it's maybe...
Don't even fight.
Maybe that would work. I don't know. Whoa. Do I have something else? No, I don't have anything selected. It's just the bounding on it needs to be reset. Ooh, that is huge. That's freaking heat. Look at that thing. Man, it's massive. Well, you know what? It's a corner piece. It's a talking point. People will be asking questions about this for ages. Like, whoa, why is that so large? And you'd be like, yeah, that's what she said. That's what she asked. That's what she asked. Okay, there you go. Looks all right. Okay, so this will be the Dwarven Library of Secrets, and it'll have 4 books in it, all of which are not secrets. None of them are secrets. All right, let's see if that actually, does a thing with the thing that we need to do. The thing, if it does the thing. Oops, this way. Ah, geez, it's all in a corner too. That's great. No. Nope. Nope. Okay, that'll do. That'll do, donkey.
Oh my goodness, I just warmed myself.
Oh, look at that! It
Hey,
worked.
stop killing my team, guys.
Liam, shh. I didn't say you could shout and talk, man. Just talking with you. All right. It worked. It worked. Parenting is disciplining, by the way. All right. So the long way around is it'll have to do, so you can't really access this place. You have to go all the way. You have to go through here and then all the way around the back here and then upstairs and then back downstairs. Now, the reason I did that is because I made a mistake when building this house. I made it a corner by corner, so you can't put a door in the middle here or put a door on the corners of these types of walls. They don't have a door. So, unfortunately, this is the best I could do. So, yeah. I thought, why not just put it on the side here, just hanging over, like that. And that's what I ended up doing. And I'll just keep the walls like this, I think, until I don't like it, until I want to replace it with something else. Maybe no, I'll just keep it like that. It does it really matter? I don't know. I don't think so. Okay, now we could walk around and check things out. Put some doors in there, I guess, as well. But I think that'll be it for this section for as far as the floor goes. It looked good, right? Yeah, you could walk on this. It's all walkable surface. So that turned out pretty good. This is an interesting area. It's also part of the patrol route, which is an interesting area. It's all cattywampus. If you notice, it's all at an angle, so it really it really throws you off. Like, whoa, what's going on here? Yeah, you feel pretty crooked on there. Let's see here. Everything else is kind of just there as you're walking around this whole thing. You're just kind of walking around. I'm not really sure what the purpose of all these structures are. To be honest, when I start looking at it, like, what do I do with all of that? And I think what I want to do is kind of what I did here, make a bunch of houses, line the empty areas like that, like over here, just have another little section of homes or something like that. But probably instead of having complete walls like this, I'll have incomplete walls. So I'll just have a couple of walls that go this way, a partial wall that doesn't connect. It's just going to have to clip into, and then just kind of make, a couple of doors. So it's just like an apartment building. The reason you see all these ladders is you could walk underneath and over the top. This is the only way I've been able to make a multi-level kind of thing where you can walk on one level, cross over to another level without, getting down first. It's just kind of this illusion of 2 stories. Let's see what else here. So, and then we have this thing going on here, which is the kind of the rich section. Now I do need to put up another wall over here, just kind of the same here. I'll actually just copy this. This is good enough for me to just copy. And kind of just rotate into, really? Rotate into place. And just kind of leave it like that, right there on top. No, I'm kidding, of course. But I don't want the dwarves, or not the dwarves. I don't want these stupid guys here accessing this place, and it's the political battle of between goblins and dwarves. That's what's happening here, is the political goblin battle, and that's where I want to go with this. Is the struggle for the caves? Like who has ownership here? Who could work together? And then I'll probably, like I said, the plan is to have sides. Yeah, so there is no way to access this lower area without going through either this door or this door, so that's why I put those doors there. This is all closed off, or it should be all closed off. As you can see, you can only go here, and you reach these spots, you can go back around this way. So that's what these guys are doing. This is kind of like a demilitarized zone, but there's still people posted here. There's still goblins posted here watching, and then I'll have kind of I want to have a route of dwarves that patrol this area and have maybe a couple of posted here, so they're watching each other and making sure that nothing happens, that kind of thing. And then for this back area, so this, I don't know what kind of house this is, doesn't really matter, you can make up your own thing here. But back here I think is where I'm going to have the actual mines, because I was thinking about it like, oh, that's cool, you should have the rich people here. But then I thought about it more, I'm like, well, if this is a mine, where are the miners? What's the mine? What are the miners going to be doing? What are they actually doing here? So they're going to be mining up in this area. So I'll have workers working, I guess. That's kind of their deal. So they're going to take their route through here or whatever and mine. But that's the plan. And I wanted this to look more like Shantytown, so I added like curtains and stuff, but this is actually from the ship. They're just torn sails from a ship, and I just kind of have them ragged everywhere, connecting everything and everywhere. So there's ropes and junk hanging out, and I'll probably start putting in things like dirty clothes and whatnot and just rags. Some of these enemies have considerable amount of firebomb Molotovs. That's going to be interesting. Yes. What's this? Oh yeah, this is a little light. That's probably why I wanted a house here, is because there's like another little light that's happening there, and I'll want to probably do something similar over here with the roots and stuff. So it's like a sacred ground type thing. All right. So as planned, I want to put pipes in. Rain pipe. Do not use that pipe. Wow, these pipes are crazy. I'll put one in right here. Also kind of make it large. Let's see what size I'm at. Okay, what's 1 look like? It's not bad. I think 2 is okay. And that'll kind of explain why there's a crap load of pipes over here. They need a pipe system. These guys like their pipes. We'll just elevate this so. Okay. And yeah, I think what I'll also do here is okay, there's a pipe going out that way. Yeah, good. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. I don't think anybody will see that anyways, but maybe somebody will. Make a whole pipe system over here. Pipe holders. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this crap. Okay, here's the imp stuff. Okay. Need pipes that make sense. Pipes that make sense. This pipe doesn't quite make sense. Why you'd have it split off to two to only combine back into one. It's very strange. Same with this. That's very strange design. Don't quite like it. And this thing doesn't look like it does anything. You know, it makes it look like I don't know what the heck that is. I don't really like it. Don't like it. So we'll just continue with maybe something like this. This one is fine. And I could have this one kind of go everywhere, so it's not really a big deal. I don't think. All right. The pipes. This looks like just any old hipster cafe anyways. Like this is exactly what they look like. Got plenty of those in our little town of Palmer. Go down to Palmer. There's a cafe, pipes and HVAC system just exposed. Just and hey, whatever, man. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. Ooh, got a really good idea. Just now got a really good idea. I'll have a pipe that leads out here and just splashes into this water. That's what I'll do. That's the water reservoir. Yep. Uh-huh. That's what I'll do. Okay. Just like that. thought there was like an elbow. Where's that elbow at? Isn't there like a singular elbow? There we go. Turn. Half turn. There we go. Quarter turn. Here we are. Put in one of these bad boys. Of course, I'll have to bump that up to 2. Not playing around with these pipes. I'm not a plumber, so, you know, forgive me if things look really crazy and organic, but, you know, I'm not a plumber. I'm a modder. I'm not even paid to mod. So, there we go. This, I guess, puts out any light that's happening over here. This just puts it out. Right, that's good. It's good enough. And this will have a flow of water just coming right down into it. Let's see if we have an effect like that. I think we do. Is it a projectile or is it? I forgot what it is. I want to say it's an RS3 effect. Surfic RS. Spit water. Oh, okay. It's like a thing. Put in a couple of these particles. Oh, man. Whoa. What is happening here? Oh, man. That light is really, really... Holy cow. Oh, my gosh. That's a really huge... I mean, I like that. That might work really well, but I need to adjust that where it's coming from. I realized that since it's dark, this will make perfect sense. It should make perfect sense, at least. Let's test everything out. Oh, I got a long save time. Oops. Yeah, that's looking good. What's going on over here? Oh, look at this little cute guy. Oh, that's gonna get deleted. All right, at least you could see it happening, so that's good. You could see that it's coming out of a pipe. That's great. This is fuming. That's also good. Yep. It's not going to make any sense because the water should be going down this way, but hey, you know what? It's dwarf architecture. It's going to be great. Yeah, that's good. I quite like that. It's going to get out. Let's get some bottom. What's a bottom? Bottom thin. Ooh, that's huge. Wow. We'll see how that looks. Okay, let's look at bottom here. Okay. All right. Spray it right back up. Right back up in there. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I used the wrong particle. I want to do this. And do that. Okay. Good to go. I'm going to save that. I'll buy that for $1. Yep, and I could put like a little border of rocks or something like that here. Yeah, that's really nice. That's really splendid. That's just beautiful. That's beautiful. At first, I didn't really like that these lit up, but now I'm kind of thinking like, it's not too bad. It's not bad that they light up because honestly, it gives players more like, dynamic feel to the place and, just something that shows them that this is more of an expensive side of town. If only this didn't react. If you could control how much it reacts to the player, that'd be nice, because the player, it's based off the player light. Maybe there's a way. I just don't know it. I don't know the way. Oh, look at this guy. He gets to walk right through the waterfall. What an idiot. Yep. Doing his duties. Dwarf warrior guard. Very nicely done, dwarf. Nicely done. Gotta have a lot of stuff going on. Wonder if I could even get these carts to start moving around and stuff. That'd be nice. You know what I mean? Have them going back and forth and whatnot. Put this in the water since it doesn't quite fit there. It doesn't quite fit on the rail, so I'll just keep it like that. Is that what I did for this guy? No, I just kind of balanced it, didn't I? I tried to as much as I could. All right. Anyways, tell me what you guys think. I'll probably, maybe I should make another waterfall that goes into this little water area too. Or I got a better idea. I could have like a little sewer grate thing coming out. Ooh, on both sides. Yeah, on both sides. So there's one like over here and it just goes right across and fills up this little pond. That makes sense. That makes physical sense. So I'll try that out. Yeah. But let me know what you think. So far. Golem secret rock. Sounds cool. I have no... What did I just have selected? Is this not anything? I guess not. Man. Just want a round rock, man. That might work, maybe not. A non-slate rock would be great. Square. It's perfect. Nope. Square B. Maybe a cube would be nice. Maybe that's what I'm looking for, is a cube, not a square. It's very stylized. I did notice it's very, very, very stylized. It's all kind of some symmetrical in their own way. Square C, even on all sides? Nope. Debris. Oh, here we go. Something like that, but that's kind of large. Or small. It's kind of small. No. This might work. Let's check this out. Since it looks kind of wet anyways, we'll just use it. Okay, I'm not doing any of that. That wasn't me. I think there's a hacker that's got a hold of my computer or something, and he's kind of just pressing buttons over here. Somebody's got a hold of my PC. I'm sure of it. Good spot for a grate. Good spot for a grate right here. Or what we were looking at pipes, right? And it was a drain pipe, that sewer pipe, possibly. All right, yeah, look at that. Yes. It matches. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on. Got a lot of stuff going on up in here. I'm looking forward to playing a little bit more of DOS mods with you two on Friday. That's gonna be fun. If you guys are still down with it. It's like one of the only times I don't stream, so it's kind of nice to just hang loose and check things out. Are you how far are you on it? Did you publish it yours yet or not? Is yours available? Are you available? Oh, okay. Still working on it. Yeah, I'll try it out. Totally. Absolutely. It's only fair. It's only fair. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, I got that there. So it should be like right around this area by this torch. Yeah, good idea. Oh, maybe in this little divot. Perfect. Man, it's like the universe is speaking to me here. Every detail counts. There we go. Look at that. That makes sense. Engineering, that makes sense. Right? Good job, dwarves. Good job. Also put one over here too, just for whatever, you know. Okay. But it needs 4 people, huh? Is it due to the difficulty or what? Okay. So I'm not thrilled with the lava rock, but I'm also not thrilled with anything that I've put down on it except for just this mud kind of rock looking thing and then just these individual rock faces as items. Oh, okay. Okay. And I'm not really quite sure what I want to do as far as terrain and painting. I'll have to look at some cave designs, I guess, and see what has been done and then kind of imitate it from there. But I'm not too thrilled with the way it looks here now. Here's kind of the good news is that you can't really see it too much when you play it because, let's be honest, it's so freaking dark that you can't really tell what you're really walking on. But it does feel bare because I don't have, you know, anything as far as rocks go or any kind of, you know, just anything really. So it's pretty dark, pretty good like that, I guess. As far as when you walk on the actual terrain, it's dark, but when you get up on top of stuff, it's nice and light, you know, up here. Here's what I was saying about it. It can be kind of throwing people off because if you see it's all crooked and you're kind of just like, whoa, what's going on here? What's going on with this city? And I kind of like that. And you could see, you know, more from here. I like what's going on right now. This is nice. This is beautiful. Beautiful work on the pipes. If you're doing a cave, guys, always have something that shows that, you know, you're inside of something. So have columns or just have, ooh, he kind of got lost there for a second. Didn't know which way to go. Or have things coming down from up above. That's odd. What happened there? You just want to hop on down, do you? Can you even get up this thing? Yep, just fine. Okay, that's strange. I'll have to look at this corner. That's a weird side. I wonder why I did that. Regen. What's happening here? Oh, it's got a weird thing happening with the corner. I see why. If you don't build things according to the grid, you'll get these kinds of artifacts where you just fall off the edge instead. You got to be really careful with that. Paint movement, block, a square. You'll get these crazy fall off points. Yeah. Hard to design when you're working with square terrain instead of like triangular. If every one of these blocks had an X in it, that'd be great. And that way you have more flexibility as far as that goes. But that's also more space, more RAM, that you have to deal with. But nowadays, GPUs are really up there, so I don't, this shouldn't be too much of a problem. And I'm designing this on a 1070, GTX 1070. I was working with just a 970, and it worked just fine, by the way. It was just fine. So this is the slow progress, and I might just go back here and work from the beginning and, kind of do its thing. But this is a very slow going project and expansion of stuff. And I mean, we're not even close to getting coding done yet, and that's gonna be fun. Getting the scripting and the story hammered out for this. And I have the broad strokes, figured out. Just need to fine tune a bunch of stuff. Like all of the dialogues and, well, you get the point. You get it. I don't need to tell you any more on that. Oh, look at that. I did some stuff here and didn't regen anything. How awesome is that? Pretty awesome. That's how awesome. When that happens, you're going to walk through the floor. At least I think you will. I don't know. Maybe it generates it all before. Whoa, Nelly, that is not good. What the heck happened? See that? That's not good. That wasn't supposed to happen. Yikes. What is going on? Oh, is it maybe I don't have an AI on this? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, this doesn't connect here. Oh, that's scary. Oof, that's scary. Okay. Well, that's also not too big of a deal. Nope, doesn't like that. That's not a problem. We'll just put in a quick little AI seeder. Not worry about it anymore. There, seed fill it, and we're good. There we go. That was strange. Maybe because I cut off like this, this is the only connection point or something. I don't know. That's super strange. What is going on back here? Did this get moved over or something? They shouldn't have, right? I don't think it did. Let me see if this is playable. I didn't realize there was a rock right there. Did I put that there on accident? Oh. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, you could climb that. I'll I'll leave that alone. That's all right. I mean, I could also scooch the ladder facing this way, so you know, either way is fine. It works, so that's good. That's good to know. These guys are on patrol. Look at them go. Ooh, they could see you. They could see over here. Good. Oh, that looks awkward, but whatever. It works. That's what matters, is that it works. That they cross, and that's, you know, whatever. That's fantastic. All right. Far out. And you could pretty much path anywhere. Always interested in seeing the routes they take. That's probably the shortest route. Yeah. All right, far out. Look at that. Yeah, maybe I'll just do kind of what I did here, kind of all throughout, with just the rocks poking out, and there's some sand, as well, some black sand and dirt, and then this other stuff is kind of, I don't know, I think red sand. I'm not sure, but it gives it an interesting alternative look. The way I had it yesterday, I did not like it at all. I had moss and crap, and it just didn't look good at all. So I'm going to change the terrain up a bit. And then instance paint, I'm going to see what I could do about instance painting and what I want exactly with that. So I'll check things out. These guys are doing their job. Look at them go. They're just exploring and walking around, patrolling like they're supposed to be, except I don't know where that guy's going. Where is he headed to? That guy's lost. Where is he patrolling? Where's he going? What's going on with her? Okay.
I'm playing a mini game that I remember.
Oh, I think he's trying to reach one of his points that he couldn't before. He's just taking a roundabout way. Yep, this one. And then they're going to both move forward. So this something must have been blocked on that side. Or maybe he's going counterclockwise. We'll see which way he goes after he's done standing there. Yep. Okay. He probably couldn't reach it from where he was. And decided to go around instead. Which, hey man, that's cool. Whatever. I love climbing these ladders. They're great. All right. I think that's it for tonight. I'm gonna wrap up here. I've already saved, and I'll continue. I'll probably work on this on my own time here and there, probably tomorrow and stuff. But I'll report anything that I find new, or if I have new kind of designs or methods, I'll check in with you guys maybe Thursday, and looking forward to starting up, restarting Mystics Alpha with Retro and Chato and playing that. But that'll be off stream. That'll just be for my own time, my own amusement. If you are new to the stream, oh, you know what? I don't think I showed you guys these guys. Maybe I did. I think I may have gone over the goblins here. They are working. They are now attacking. They're doing their thing. I don't know if this guy over here though is if he's doing what he's supposed to be as far as going to one place to another. I don't know if that's happening or not. I guess I would know if I saw him. Oh, I think he is. That might be him. I'm not sure. Let's take a look. Morning, studio. Ah, crap. Got into a fight. And he killed me. That's good. That's good. I'm dead. Now we'll see if he continues doing... Oh, wait. No. Still in battle for some reason. That's good. Okay. Still in battle. That's odd. Good morning. I'm looking forward to it. I am. Especially because we can, what is he in battle with? Can I run away?
Some dude's flying.
So I know that they're walking around. That's good. Did I have them? Okay, this guy might be the guy, but I don't know if he is. Maybe he's not. Maybe I took that completely off of him. Or maybe that's him right there. And he just, nope, he wanders. Okay. Well, they're all wandering around. Good luck sneaking by these guys. They're not easy to sneak by. Because they're always moving around. They're excited little critters. Excited little critters that just like to move. So anyways, this is now a scene where you could go and battle stuff and they'll kill you pretty good. The shepherd looks like he's working. I did not. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, so these goblins are still there. There's a super secret over here. I'm not gonna show you yet. Oh yeah, you know what? I think this is supposed to be a waypoint. Let's fix that. At least I believe it is a waypoint. It might not be. Yeah, send use to Osiris, and I think this is supposed to be a waypoint. Let's double check his name. Definitely no name. Okay, so I don't know what this place would be called. What I would call this area. Outskirts. Waypoint. Let's call it that. And let's go into the story. Look at all my waypoints. See how I did that. I don't remember how waypoints are registered off the top of my head. I have to refer to the story script from ages ago. Oh, great. Teleports? Is that what? Nope, that's not it. Waypoints, there it is, waypoints. Okay, so okay. That's how I registered them. Character. Okay. That's really easy, actually. It's really, really easy. I did forget to do one thing. I think it's a point trigger that's used. Trigger GUID. And it's, yeah, I'll just do that. Okay. Point trigger, point trigger, point trigger, point trigger. And you'll land right in the water. Outskirts landing. Oh, that's a really good one. I like that one. Outskirts landing. That's what I'll call it. Waypoint. Okay, man. When I'm smart, I'm really smart. But when I'm dumb, I'm not very smart at all. Yeah. Outskirts landing. I think that's it. Trigger. Yep. Okay, outskirts landing. Do I have to have this? I'll have it anyways. Trigger GUID. Trigger, perfect, and then I'll call it outskirts landing. There we go. Perfect. Bam. Build. I'll also probably need to lock these waypoints. Man, what's going on with this building? This build, it's really slow. I think I only have 3 waypoints now, and these are it. Oh, that's strange. Okay, so I guess I have to also unlock the trigger on that. Not a problem. All right, looks good. Build. All right, and that'll be the end of it. That'll be the end. It'll work or it won't work. I don't know. Who cares? We'll see later on. I mean, that waypoint, it'll save you, a half an hour of walking, really. So we'll notice if it doesn't work. We'll really notice. But I don't think there's any other waypoints. I think there's the waypoint by the pyramid and the waypoint in the village, and that's it and this outskirts landing one. So those are the only 3 that I have on this main map so far. And of course, there's going to be like 5 more up in here. So the plan is this is kind of a village here, not a village, but a town. This is going to be a huge city. It's Argent City, but there's also, like a lot of political strife with religion and halflings versus things, and then the giants come in, and it's going to be interesting. We're going to see some stuff here, but man, this is such a long way in the future. I should have maybe started on that instead of this, but I got to finish this up too. There's just a lot to do, so much to do, guys. And if I had the budget, if I had a good dev budget like everybody else does, I could do this every day, but I don't. So I would like to do this every day, 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day. That'd be fantastic. That'd be phenomenal. That'd be a dream come true. But I don't have the manpower. It's just me and their assets, and that's it. At any rate, you guys have a good night, have a good evening, have a good morning, whatever it is. It's evening for me now. You guys take care wherever you're going. Have a good night.